Hi, I'm Elise, and I'm here to show you how you can start building with your Make-A-Fort kit. I'm using the Explorer kit, which comes in a cardboard carrying case. So I'm going to open it up down here, and we're going to find the Children's Product Certificate and the Getting Started Guide. So the Getting Started Guide tells you what's in your kit and gives you some basic tips for fort building, which we're going to go over today. It also has the QR code, and you can use your phone or your iPad to scan that and head to the Make-A-Fort website. Here, you're going to click the 3 lines in the top right-hand corner to release the drop-down menu. Click Projects to scroll through some of the cool fort designs. Once you find one that you like, click on the picture and then click on the instructions. This leads you to the blueprint that teaches you how to build that fort. As we continue unboxing our case, we're going to find 86 black circular connectors that you can easily pop out. Next, you're going to find a panel of yellow triangular braces, which you break apart like this. And now we're going to find 20 sturdy cardboard square panels with these crazy characters that you can color on them. Now I'm going to begin making my fort by making a corner, because the corner piece is a very sturdy structure. So I'm going to start with one panel, and as you notice, there are 3 red slots on the top, the sides, and the bottom, so on each side. I'm going to take connectors and place them in the slots on both ends. When the connectors are in place, you should be able to lift the cardboard by the connectors. It's that sturdy. If you are building a more complicated structure that needs a more stabilizing element, one thing you can do is add a 3rd connector to the 3rd slot. But most of the time, you don't really need it. Next, I'm going to grab a 2nd panel and continue making my corner piece. So, to connect these 2 pieces, I'm going to keep this one still and scoot this one into it by putting my finger in this round yellow hole and sliding it in. So both slots are on the connector, like so. And now I have my first corner piece. Now I'm going to take a 3rd panel and connect it to the corner we've already made. I have 2 connectors, which I'm going to put in to the slots on one of the panels. Now, if I wanted to create a wall instead of a corner on this side, I might put my fingers in the finger holes and press the pieces together like so. And then I'll go down to the bottom, press them again. Now we have a corner and a whole wall. Let's see. I think it'd be cool if my fort had an entrance. I'm going to flip it onto its side like this, and look, it's a tunnel. Let's see. Whoa. I don't know, it's kind of wobbly. So the thing about tunnels is that they lack stability. So we have a few options of how we can make this a more sturdy tunnel. The first, which is typically the best, is I'm going to use this tunnel and connect it to the wall. By connecting my tunnel to the wall, I'm creating a corner,
which, as we learned before, is a very sturdy structure.
Another thing we could do to create some stability was, as I said before, adding connectors into the middle slots, like so. And my personal favorite is adding these bright yellow triangle braces. So for each of these braces, I'm going to grab 2 black connectors. So we're going to use these by putting them in the corners like so, and that will give it extra stability. I'm going to take my 2 connectors and start by putting them, one on the top panel and one on the side panel in the slots that are closest together. Now I'm going to take the yellow brace and slide it on like so. Now, it flexes, but it doesn't bend or break. So anywhere you have a corner, you can use a yellow brace. So for this one, I'm going to add 1 connector here and use the connector that's already creating the tunnel for our entrance. I'm going to take the yellow brace and put it on this way, like so. So you can have both horizontal and vertical connector pieces. And this makes a strong fort. So now I have a corner, a wall, a tunnel entrance, and another corner. Now I'm thinking, I'm pretty tall, so I want to build up. So as we remember from before, the corner is the strongest structure. So we're going to start building up in this corner. I'm going to take a connector and place it here, because I think I want to start with this wall. I'm going to take another panel and slide it on these connectors like so. As you can see, it's pretty sturdy, but could be sturdier. It's a little wobbly. So I'm going to add another panel here to continue this corner up. This part's a little tricky because not only do these slots have to match with these connectors, but these slots have to match with these connectors. And now we have a strong, tall corner piece.
I'm going to repeat this process to continue building my fort 1 panel higher.
So now I have a pretty big fort, but I think I want to turn my fort into a castle. And I envision my castle having a pointy roof on a tower and a zigzag wall. Now there's a few ways I could go about this. I think I'm going to start with making the zigzag walls. To do so, I'm going to use my yellow braces. There's a few ways I could do this. One way is to take a connector, place it at the top of the wall like so, and then take my brace and put it on top like this. Now if I repeat that, it starts looking like a castle. Another way I could do it is with the same pieces, switch this to one of the shorter ends of the triangle, like so, and then use another connector here, connect another brace, and create a square on the top. I think this makes it look like a more classic castle. Like so. A third way to make a zigzag is to make a large triangle like this. So we're going to take one connector and put it on the short side of the triangle, and then take the other short side of the triangle and connect it on the other side, like so. Now we'll take two connectors and add it onto the top of the wall.
I've decided that the large triangles are my favorite of the castle wall zigzags, so I'm going to repeat this process on the rest of my castle.
So now it's time for me to build my tower. I'm gonna build up like I did before. Now I'm going to add a pointy roof for my tower. Because I want this to be really stable, I'm going to add 3 connectors on each side.
Now I'm taking 2 panels and sliding them onto the connectors.
Now, so I connect them together at the top, I'm going to use 2 more connectors. And because we're 3 panels high now, you might need a tall friend or a parent to help. And I'm just going to press them together. And now I have a roof for my tower. Thank you for watching our how-to video from Make a Fort. We can't wait to see what fun creations you put together. Tell a parent to post online and tag #MakeAFort so we can see what you build.